Today we are going to be talking about another device, the Poly Studio. The device itself is sitting right here behind me. We have the camera and speaker microphone setup as well as the remote control for the device sitting right here. We're going to talk a little bit about the specs and mounting options for the device, as well as do a demo of receiving an audio and video call in Microsoft Teams using the Poly Studio, and then we'll do another demo of just audio and video input recording in this video, showing the pan tilt zoom capabilities, all that good stuff. So you get the full experience of what it's like to use the device, as well as what the audio and video looks like coming from the device. All right, to start, we're gonna go over a few of the specs really briefly. First, on the camera, we have a 120-degree field of view, pretty wide angle, and you'll see that demoed in a little bit here. We have 4K capture resolution, that's ultra high def. We have automatic people tracking and people framing and speaker tracking. Those are some of those intelligent capabilities that we're seeing increasingly built into our cameras, and it's becoming an expected part of a unified communications solution, especially one that prides itself on being more intelligent, i.e. what Microsoft Teams has been billed as. So it's great to see those features in a camera that will be used for small huddle spaces. We also have zoom capabilities up to 5 times, and then EPTZ capabilities, as well as 2 camera presets. On the audio side, we have noise cancellation and background noise suppression. We have the Polycom noise block technology, as well as the Polycom acoustic fence technology. There are mute and unmute controls from the remote control. And then we've got a stereo microphone that consists of a 6-element beamforming microphone array. Right along the top here, we've got microphones covering every which direction. Then we have the 12-foot pickup range for audio. Now that's a good distance. It's not a huge space, but again, keep in mind, this device is targeting your huddle room spaces. We've got stereo speakers, and we have a number of interfaces. There is a USB 3.0 C-type, and then there is, with backward compatibility for 2.0, there is a power connector, obviously, optional external microphone, a 3.5 millimeter stereo audio in, as well as a Kensington security lock. We've got the 802.11 AC Wi-Fi capabilities, as well as Bluetooth 4.2, in case you want to connect your phone to the device for answering calls and using video. Who knows, right? Next up, compatibility. Won't spend a lot of time here. As far as I'm concerned, the most important piece is this device is compatible with Microsoft Teams and Skype for Business. Thumbs up there. I will give it credit and say that it is compatible with a large number of other platforms and systems, but I'm not going to name them. I'm going to focus on the fact that it is Microsoft Teams and Skype for Business compatible. All right, finally, mounting options. There are 2 mounting options here. We can see the device is sitting here on a stand. This is a metal stand, and it is connected to the back of the device with a set of screws, so you can keep the device propped on a flat surface, or you can remove the stand, and there is a bracket on the back that you can use to put proper anchors and screws in a wall, and then mount the camera to those anchors and screws in an ideal location for whatever the room happens to be. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the device, take a look at these ports, and take a look at the mounting options. All right, taking a look at the back of the device here, you can see we've got the stand, and the stand goes straight up into this black mounting system here. There are a series of screws that can be removed to remove the stand. I apologize, I am holding the camera by hand and it's a little wobbly. We can remove the stand and use these holes here to place the camera in a mounting position on the wall. Moving on to our ports, we've got our USB-C type that is plugged into the laptop right now. Below that, we've got the 3.5 millimeter audio in port, as well as the external microphone optional port to be used as well. And then on this side, we've got our power, 12 volt power connection coming in on the opposite side. That is it for ports on the back of the device. Right now, we are taking a look at my Teams interface here. I am going to be placing a call from my work account to the account that I am testing from. and I'm going to answer that call using the remote control and the green answer button down here. Now keep in mind that I'm going to be calling with video, and this is an audio answer button. So we'll see what happens when we do that. Video call is coming in at this time. We see it down at the bottom. I'm going to push answer here. And there we go. The call connects. You can see the side of my face is from the camera on my work laptop that I'm calling from. But we do not have video coming through from the Poly Studio. That is because this is an audio answering button, and there doesn't happen to be a video answering button or a way to do that I'm aware of yet. Could be wrong on that, but that is my observations thus far. So we do need to quickly go down here, say turn camera on. Not a problem. As soon as we do that, down in the bottom right hand corner, we do see that we've got the video from the Poly Studio. There we go. We see that we have the Poly Studio video in the bottom here. We've answered this Teams video call with our Poly Studio for our video device as well as the audio device. And we can go ahead and end the call using the end call button here. There you have it. Now that we've seen what it's like to use the Poly Studio as our video and microphone and speakers in a Microsoft Teams call, and to use the remote control for answering and hanging up that call, let's go ahead and do a quick demo on what it's like, what the experience is like to have input audio and video coming from the device itself. And there you go. We have changed our input to be the Poly Studio. We are using the Poly Studio's 120-degree field of view camera and 4K to record. We are using the microphone array that is built into the device to intake the audio right now. So both video and audio that you are seeing and hearing in this video is coming right out of the Polycom Studio, or the Poly Studio, apologies. Still slips once in a while. So there you go. That's what it's like to have the audio and video coming through it. Let's go ahead and do one more demo where we can show off the pan tilt zoom capabilities of the camera itself. All right, here we are facing down range in the office. We've got a picture on the wall in the background. Right back here, we're gonna use that as our subject to focus on as we zoom in and out and pan and tilt and all that good stuff. We'll be using the remote control to do that again. We have our zoom in and out with the right up top, and then the panning and tilting is done within this circle area right here. So let's go ahead and zoom on in. Going in, going in. There we go. You can see we've got a scuba diving picture. Let's go ahead and use our panning and tilting here to get to the right view. Okay, there we are. That picture in the background, just for your information, is me and my dad. My dad is a scuba instructor on a small tropical island. I got to visit him earlier this year. We always go on a dive or two together. And he always insists that when taking a picture underwater with someone, he needs to take a proper picture, not have that silly mask and regulator get in the way. So that is the explanation for me and the old guy underwater in this picture. Yeah, good times. Let's zoom back out. There we go. Pan tilt zoom capabilities right here on the microphone for the Poly Studio. And there you have it. That is the Poly Studio. We've gone over the specs for the device, the mounting options. We have demonstrated using the device to answer a Microsoft Teams call, turn on the video using the device, and then hang that call up with our remote control. We also use that remote control to use pan tilt zoom capabilities during the last demo of the video. And then right before that, we did a quick demo of just regular audio video input, that wide angle view of the camera as compared to the camera that I'm currently recording with. I hope you found it helpful. Hope it gives you a good overview of the Poly Studio and its capabilities. Again, this is a device that is intended for your smaller huddle room spaces, easy to just take the USB cable, plug it right into a laptop that you bring into the room or any other device, pair it with a phone via Bluetooth, and use it on the fly. Hopefully you found this helpful. If so, please retweet, please share, and I hope you'll join me for the next device overview.